Hello everyone, I'm Rob Smith of Smith in the Black with Strat Time Report, and last day of the month, and real sleepy summer day with a low VIX, and you can see this SPY still inside day, right? Just sitting here doing nothing right near the highs, and you can see here on the 30, drops in a little bit, goes inside on the 30, then comes back up. So not too much going on here right now, and you can see I don't know if this stayed 60 or not, but still inside day, and then but when you come into the new month, we want to look at how many things are closer to taking out the highs or the lows of the previous month, right? So at this point, we're much closer to taking out the highs because we're right there inside day, just potentially to start off the new month, right? And so all we're getting is these micro sell-offs here. That's all we're getting right now inside day. We're coming into another holiday weekend too, so not expecting a lot going on here. But let's go to QQQ. Also, you can see this here right near the highs, goes down on the 60, comes back up, and then, on the monthly basis, we're still closer to just continuing to do what we do, grind, grind, grind. So we'll see how that goes. We go to Dow Jones Diamonds here, and Dow Jones Diamonds, tight range on the month, still an inside week. We're looking for this. If we can get anything going here, it would be above this 355.04, right? And you can see we popped up there yesterday, then dropped back in, and just really knuckle tight range. Awful. Small cappers. Finally, we're going to get that inside month, right? And potential rev strat on the quarterly if you watch my macro video over the weekend, but we got another month to do that and keep an eye on it. But closing out as an inside month and much closer to taking out the highs again. And so you can see in the daily went two down and but pokes back up. So potential outside day or combination where tomorrow two down, two up reversal and take that out, since we're not doing too much today. If there's anything, we got memes on the menu for the Reddit gang a little bit. You've got GameStop trying to get out of this thing here. So you can see this 4 days stuck in this bars range. Yesterday popped up a little bit on the inside days. These were inside, and then popped up. And so this was like shorter term exhaustion risk where they stopped some people out, but the buyers didn't step up until today, right? Now they're trying to step up a little bit. You can see very similar on that 60. Inside up, takes out the highs to stop them out. The buyer hasn't stepped out yet. You just stop these guys out on the highs of here and here. So we'll see. You can always watch that with AMC. Memers, still inside weakers, but setting up for the month. That inside month, then poke down rev strat month to the upside if they want to get this AMC going in the squeeze box department. Well, we'll see. If we go to Amazon, in Amazon I talked about in the weekend vid. Why? Because we had this 2-2 reversal in the week, right? 2 down, 2 up. And as you come into the end of the month, we want to see what that sets up, right? So it was a 2 up, 2 down month, but then it went green and came back. So in the weekend video here, we were looking to come and take these guys out, right? Triangle layout, downside, here, broadening formation, and still going. So Amazon's starting to come back up into that gap. I'd keep an eye on that, because all it's got to do tomorrow is take out today's highs, and you got a 2-2 reversal on the month. If we go to UPST, and UPST still grinding higher, but there's some nice ranges in here, and you can see it comes down slight lower low. Boom, pivot machine gun through these guys on the 60 right here. Anybody short is short against that, and you can see this. Boom, takes them out. This was an outside bar, took it out slightly to the lows. Now these become an outside bar of this outside bar. You see, finishing off that 2 down, 2 up reversal month that we've known about all month. We go to AZRE. AZRE, just nice inside week to the upside, 2-1-2 reversal week. Still would be middle of the month, come to the new month, but for today, you got that, and you got that for this week, and climbing this wall of worry. Now you go inside in the 60s, poking down a little bit. We'll see if that rev strats sets up again for us. If you go to LC, the Lending Club, and hammer time on the week. Try to hit it. Nope. Boom. Off she goes. Exhaustion risk by going into new highs. right? But coming out of this tight range here, having a nice day. We'll see if that sets up on a shorter time frame for us. There was your inside 30, pokes up off of that. We'll see what comes of that. BYSI. And you can see we're going down the food chain here a bit because the sector's not really doing much. And we prefer to have the sector movement. We just don't have it today. But you can see this BYSI. Look at that monthly. Boom. Took all these guys out. Then you go to the weekly. Inside week. Pokes down. Rev strat week. Boom. Today, with the inside day, the poke down, rev strat day. Boom. Right there. Continues its march higher BYSI. If we go to Ligand, LGND in the bio, gapper upper just kind of sitting there for now, so we'll see. We'll see on the monthly if we can get the outside month, 1 bar rev strat, because this was an inside week, just running out a month. But we always like to look for something like this. Get me that lower low. Where's your higher high? It's going to take this out. Right, so we're looking to come up here and get that broadening formation to take that out. Holding its gap right now would be rev strat 60 up. Inside, pokes down, hammer. So above 133.56 gets my attention in that thing. If we go to DOCS, and there we go, daily. Hammer, hammer, boom, off she goes. Still an inside week, and it's a new issue, but you got a nice green month. You're just running out a month. So we'll see if that sets up again. If you go to task, and task, nice green month here. This newer issue, you got your inside month to the upside. Just quite the nice run here. The 2 up, the 2 down week, and off she goes and doesn't look back. So here's how you get it on that 60. 2 up by taking out the previous high, 2 down by taking out the previous low, and then boom, right here. As soon as that takes that out, these two become an outside bar of that and still going task. If you go to the downside, and the Q's starting to poke up just a little bit, an XPI. Now coming back up off that 60, but this is what we look for, that coming back to the previous range. 2 up, 2 down day, and boom, stop a bunch of these guys out. And if that works, you might potentially get an outside week here. And if that works, that sets up, albeit we only got today, but hammer and 2 back down, getting closer to, see if we can get closer to taking that 2 month to the downside. But 2-2 reversal on the 60 to firm it up a little bit. We'll see if that changes over the course of the day. Let's go to W. And W, running out a month. It's green on the month, but you're running out a month. So if we go to the daily, you're going to see the inside day, and then boom, stop all these guys out. And if that works, potentially we go after that inside week to the downside, right? Now it's firming up. You can see there's 3 bars inside of this. So we'll see. It would be nice to get the down sideways measured move come the afternoon. We'll keep an eye on that. Task goes to the highs as I speak. We go to PPG. And PPG just giving me that inside week to the downside here, right? Still going to close out as an inside month, but once again, when we say we're at the end of the month, are we closer to taking out the highs and lows of the month? PPG is closer to taking out the lows of the month of August. So also has that signal we're still going to be in force come tomorrow, the inside week to the downside. So keep an eye on PPG to the downside. We go to Roku. And Roku's stuck in a tight range, right? And closer to taking out this month's lows. It was a 2-2 reversal this month. We knew about that. And slight higher high last week. And now if you can take this out, gets my attention. That's a 2 down, 2 down by taking out the previous low, 2 up by taking out the previous high, and then boom, below here. And that's below 351.19. So you got about $1 to go on that thing to see if it re-breaks that, and then yeah, then that's something I want to know about. If we go to Big Lots, inside day to the downside. So this is a 2 down inside and then 2 down again, right? Even though this was green, it was a 2 down. So still an inside week, but you can see once again on that month, you're closer to taking out the monthly low, and you're sitting there trying to, right here, see that inside 60? There you go. Still going. So keep an eye on that, having some problems inside day and down for Big Lots. If you go to RH, not the end of the world here. You can see it's kind of jammed here in the monthly, but for today, it did its job. Inside bar, pokes up, stop these guys out. Boom, rev strat down here and stop these guys out. Now, whether it's got any more in the tank, not sure, but I always want to be able to point out things that we want to look for. Inside bar, poke up, boom, rev strat RH. If we go to Lulu, and Lulu, the 2-2 reversal day, 2 up, stop them out, bam, 2-2 on a Tuesday. Because why that's important is as soon as it took out that opening, it went red on the week. That's something I want to know about. And so, yeah, we can expect some back and forth because it's just a doji on the month, doing nothing really. Just back and forth. So guys just getting chopped up in here, so we can expect back and forth. Right now it's starting to firm up on the 60, so we'll see. Thermo, TMO. And always look for things that are going to go outside bar. Slight gap up and coming back down here for potential outside day. Firms up on that 60. So we'll see, and we'll see how that finishes off the month. Still an inside week, so there's not too much going on here. Oftentimes less is more. If you got something else to do, go do it, because this market is doing nothing. Looking for an inside day in SPY, and then we'll start off the new month. All right, that's going to do it for today. I'm Rob Smith. This is Smith in the Black with a Strat Time Report.